If you've ever felt something so deeply that your mind starts spiraling, if one emotion turns into 100 thoughts, if you can't tell what you feel from what you feel, you're not alone. And today, we're untangling the confusion. Hi, I'm Kai. Welcome to episode 15 of Overthinking Mental Clarity. One of the most common patterns I see is emotional It's when a strong feeling collides with a worried mind and suddenly everything becomes overwhelming. Maybe it was a comment from someone you care about, an awkward tone in a conversation, something stressful at work, a moment of rejection, or a memory that stings. Your body feels something, then your mind tries to solve it. But instead of clarity, you get confusion. Today, we'll unravel why this happens and how to calm both the emotion and the spiral. A few years ago, I was sitting in a coffee shop in Denver, a warm cup between my hands, watching snow drift past the window. Earlier that day, a friend had sounded a little distant on the phone. Not rude, just different. My chest tightened. My mind exploded. Are they upset with me? Did I say something wrong? Are they pulling away? Did I mess up? But underneath all the spiraling was one simple emotion. I felt hurt. The emotion came first. The overthinking followed. That night, I realized something important. When you don't understand your feelings, your mind fills the silence with fear. You don't spiral because you're weak. You spiral because your brain is trying to understand the emotion. Here's what happens. First, your limbic system feels something big. Sadness, anger, fear, disappointment, loneliness. Your body reacts instantly. Then, your mind tries to make sense of it. The prefrontal cortex jumps in asking, what caused this? What does it mean? How do I fix it? It's attempting to solve the emotion. This is where your brain mixes feeling with fear. The emotion becomes a story. They're mad at me. I'm failing. I'm losing control. I'm not enough. The story intensifies the emotion, and the emotion intensifies the story. This is the spiral. Finally, the nervous system gets overloaded. Your heart starts racing. You feel tension. Your breaths get short, and your thinking becomes foggy. Your body believes something is wrong even when nothing is. So, what does emotional overthinking look like? It's replaying emotional moments, taking things personally, and expecting the worst. It's worrying about someone's tone, their silence, or pauses in a conversation. It's assuming someone is upset, misreading situations, feeling overwhelmed by small things, and mixing fear with facts. This is not being dramatic. This is emotional overload. Let's talk about the 3-step method to untangle feelings from thoughts. This is how we separate the emotion from the story. Step 1. Name the feeling before you name the fear. Ask yourself, what am I feeling? Not, what am I thinking? For example, I feel hurt, I feel anxious, I feel disappointed, I feel overwhelmed. Once you name the feeling, the mind stops searching for dramatic explanations. Step 2. Validate the feeling. Don't analyze it. Say to yourself, it's okay to feel this. This emotion makes sense. Validation calms the limbic system. When your body relaxes, your mind stops spiraling. Step 3. Return to the present moment. Your mind spirals about the past or future, but your body grounds you in the present. Try slow exhales, feeling your feet on the ground, placing a hand on your chest, looking around and naming 3 things you see, or saying softly, I'm safe right now. The moment you come back to your body, the spiral loosens. One humid evening in Austin, Texas, I was sitting outside on a patio, listening to distant traffic, feeling overwhelmed by emotions I couldn't explain. My mind was throwing stories at me. You did something wrong. You're losing people. You're messing everything up. But this time, instead of believing those thoughts, I asked myself, Kai, what are you actually feeling? And the answer was simple. I'm tired. It wasn't drama. It wasn't catastrophe. It wasn't rejection. It was exhaustion. Once I named the feeling, the thoughts dissolved. That night taught me, most emotional spirals are tired hearts, not broken lives. So what are the signs you're healing from emotional overthinking? Your spirals get shorter. You identify feelings faster. You react less intensely, and you assume less. Your breathing stabilizes. You feel lighter, and clarity returns quicker. You learn to trust your emotions, not your fears. This is emotional intelligence. This is healing. Here's what you need to hear today. You are allowed to feel things deeply. You are allowed to be overwhelmed. You are allowed to have emotions that don't make sense at first. But your emotions are not threats. They are messages. And your thoughts are not facts. They are interpretations. You are not broken. You are not too much. You are not the chaos inside your mind. You are someone with a full heart and a sensitive nervous system, learning how to separate feeling from fear. And you're doing beautifully. For your action challenge tonight, just do one of these things. Write down the feeling you're actually experiencing. Take 3 slow breaths. Say, "This emotion makes sense." Place your hand on your heart. Walk for 2 minutes outside. Or say, "This is a feeling, not a fact." Small honesty brings big clarity. If this episode helped untangle your mind, share it with someone who spirals emotionally too. And if you're ready to think clearly, even when your heart feels heavy, subscribe to our channel. This is episode 15 of Overthinking and Mental Clarity. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and join me, Kai, as we continue healing emotions, quieting spirals, and creating clarity one gentle moment at a time. Your emotions aren't the enemy. Your clarity is still inside you.